Hey everybody, I decided to turn on the camera in a moment that I'm not feeling too well, because my tendency is to turn on the camera later when I feel like talking about whatever it is. And I realized in the car on my way home just about 10 minutes ago that the point of this series is to be as vulnerable as possible. And so I took a little trip out today to St. Paul, and I really had my heart set on getting my friend a birthday present, and I was feeling really optimistic because I have been feeling much better. And as I shared in my last vlog, that the CBD oil I've been taking has been helping me just day-to-day living. But I got in the car and I started to get a headache, and then I started to get anxiety about the headache coming on, and then it just got really bad, and I'm having it right now. So it's difficult to stay present. I feel confused, and I feel emotional, I feel anxious, I feel nauseated, and I just had a hard time coming home because this all just feels like a real invasion of, you know, living life. And I want to be happy, and I want to feel free in my life. And, you know, here I am just trying to do something for my friend, and all I can think about is wanting to come home, because I'm in such extreme anxiety and such extreme migraines, and I really appreciate all of your support. A lot of people have offered me suggestions, guidance, and I really truly appreciate that people care and that you want to offer your feedback, and I'm open to that. I just ask that you be compassionate, because it's, you know, I'm somebody that has done a lot, you know, in my life to explore lots of different things, and it can be scrambly, everyone offering their ideas. I get that it's all in love, but I'm just trying to like get through right now, and I really believe that, you know, the awakening process is difficult, whether you do yoga and do tai chi and do qigong and go to massage and go to acupuncture and do Ayurveda, all these things, kirtan. There is no bypass when you get to these moments, and there's lots of techniques to help you, but you have to go into the depths. And, you know, something that I don't talk about very often is, you know, some of these struggles that I've had. And, you know, it kind of just dawned on me that a lot of these aspects of myself are who I am, and in many ways are why I'm so good at you know, being a channeler, being somebody that can give people soul readings, because I have such a sensitivity and awareness, and the veil is thin for me, you know. I was talking with my friend yesterday and saying, you know, I realized that a lot of these challenges that are coming to the surface they're not qualities that just came out of nowhere. They have always been with me. It's just coming up in a bigger way for me now that I'm an adult and I have new things to think about and goals, and you know, I want to be more independent in my life. And anxiety is something that I have dealt with my whole life, really, honestly, my whole life. And you know, I got an email from someone the other day, and this email made me want to talk to you guys about myself and continue this surrender series, because this person's email really hit me. It was almost as if they were my own words. This person sent me, and someone else who, you know, expressed this connection, this spiritual connection that is so strong and so powerful and so expansive, and you feel like so big in that dimension of yourself. And then there's also this part that is so sensitive that sometimes feels like, you know, everything touches it, the world touches it, every interaction touches it, and just living in this world feels so hard. And you know, my entire life I've kind of just resorted to being where I'm comfortable, and that's been in my home. I mean, I was even saying to my friend yesterday, you know, I always have had a really good relationship with my parents, and you know, that's conducive for me still living at home and having their support, and they give me a lot of support, you know, in being who I am. And I'm really navigating a huge thing right now. And I don't know what the answer is, but I feel, you know, every time these things crop up, like today, where I'm just trying to go on a little adventure and I feel defeated, it really gets me, because, you know, like I said, there's this bigger part that just feels like I can do everything and anything that I attempt, and it hurts when, you know, I don't feel capable of just going to the store or going to hang out with a friend, or, you know, doing everyday things. And I don't want to opt out of that. I want those things in my life. And again, you guys, you know, this is my just real experience. The point of these videos is not everybody feel bad for me, and it's not asking for advice. It's just being very, very real, because, you know, this is what this looks like for me. And whatever you guys say about, you know, me being talented and very spiritual and all of those things are very true as well. But there's a counterpart to my experience, and that part is veiled. And it's very natural to look at a leader who helps people, which I consider myself to be. It's not ego, it's just what I do. And it's very easy to put somebody like that on a pedestal. I've done it to others. But try to see that everyone has a dark night of soul. Everyone has to go through the hero's journey, and that's what I'm doing right now. And you know, my story right now is about healing my migraines and healing my anxiety, and, you know, to some degree, the sensitivity that I have, you know, I want to keep, because it's my gift as well. But I also want to live. I also want to experience life, and I want to feel free. So yeah, I literally just arrived home and turned on my camera because I'm feeling sick, I'm feeling anxiety, I'm feeling emotional, because I felt like you know, I went out to do something and I wasn't able to do it. And I guess I just want people to feel like they can talk about whatever their experience is right now. It doesn't mean that you want to steep in it your whole life. It doesn't mean that you're asking people to feel bad for you. It's telling the truth. And I feel like there's so many people my age, and anyone really, that have very similar experiences, but it's like hush hush or whatever. Like, people get weird about it. And you know, the fact of the matter is, anyone with a gift, there's always a counterpart to that. And you know, sensitivity comes with openness, for example. Everyone's got something. But these next few days are going to be very conducive for thinking about all of this, because the weather is going to be so cold that none of us are going to be leaving our house, I'm sure. The other thing that I had been thinking about is, a few people asked me about Kundalini energy, and if they thought that I thought that that was what was going on. I asked my teacher, Master Lynn, for this Tuesday Healing Connection call tonight to answer my question about Kundalini energy, because I have been having recurring dreams with snakes wrapping themselves around me, and it only just occurred to me like today that that is a very possible thing that's going on for me. They happen like weekly. Last night I had a dream of a white snake that was like embodying me, and I do not like snakes. Like, don't get me near a snake, don't show me a picture of a snake. Like, I don't like snakes. If you like snakes, great. I respect you. I'm just not one of those people. So I squirm in these dreams, and they've been happening so much, and I'm just like, what is this? And so it dawned on me, maybe that's what's going on. So I'm going to be looking more into that, and I'm excited to hear Master Lynn's take on it tonight. But yeah, that's what's going on. And this is the moment that it's happening. I turn on the camera, talking to you guys about it. So yeah, that's what I have to share today, and I'm going to be resting for a little bit today and thinking about how to be more self-loving to myself through these moments, because I beat myself up about it, that I'm not where I want to be. I really don't want anybody to put me on a pedestal, but I also want you to know that, you know, it's because of these aspects that I can really go, the veil's thin, like I said. I can go really deep as well. And when I'm in my channeling mode, tell you what, it's magical. It's really magical, and it goes beyond all of this. And it's just, sometimes it's funny to me that, you know, I've got that and I've got this, and they're so different, and yet somehow they can like coexist without one another. And I guess that's what I'm trying to do, is integrate them more. But maybe that's not the lesson. Maybe I just have to live this. I don't know. I'm learning this. Learning all this. But thank you for the birthday wishes. And Thank you for watching these series. These vlogs are long by design because they're not edited, and I'm really just not caring about like, I'm just making it very, very raw and very unfiltered, and that's the point of it. So watch them if you want. If you don't want, don't. So thank you guys for all of your love and support, and I'll see you in the next video. Feel free to share your comments below, and if you haven't subscribed, also please do that. So see you very soon.